it's Jen with Swanky Mama. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being so patient, waiting for my second video. I know a lot of you were reaching out and going like, where is it? And I couldn't decide, and then I got sick, so here we are. In today's video, we are doing my everyday makeup look if I were to wear makeup every day. I feel like I have to disclose that because girlfriend does not wear makeup every day. I just don't. I am a mom of 4 and I just don't always have time or the energy. And plus I nanny. So right now I'm on a break from nannying until the beginning of October. So I have a little more time on my hands. But anyway, if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. All right, so my face is moisturized and everything. I clip my hair back because I don't know about anybody else, but I have such a big pet peeve. Like when I see somebody doing a makeup tutorial and they have like their hair just sitting right here and they're like trying to get their hair back. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna tuck that behind here. And this would be my everyday makeup look if I just was not super lazy and had all the time in the world to just do my makeup every day. That would be awesome. So for today, the primer that I'm gonna go in with is this bad boy. It's the TATCHA Silk Canvas, the Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. And if you're like me, you've seen this all over YouTube. Every single guru is using it. Everybody has just the best things to say about it. And the funny thing is like I thought, okay, like I've seen them have like smaller pan sizes. And when I ordered this from Sephora and when I got it today in the mail, look how big this thing is. It is ginormous. I mean, like look in comparison to my face. It's huge. So I don't know, I heard some really good things about it, so it's gonna be also a first impressions of the Silk Canvas Primer. Let's take it out of its pretty packaging. It comes in this cute little box and the instructions. And it has like this little coin thing to scoop. So it smells like skincare. It smells really nice. So I see everybody just kind of uses the coin to put it in here, and this is what it looks like. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. There it goes. So that's what it looks like. And then everybody just kind of goes like this, put it on their skin. Ooh, I feel silky. Hopefully I'm not putting too much on. All right, so I'm gonna put my hair, my shoulder, and let's get to priming. Take it down the neck. So I'm gonna check in my mirror and take a look. I mean, I can still see my pores, so I don't see like a huge radical difference, but let's see how my foundation lays down on top of it. Next, we are gonna go to the Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation in F8, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is the color. And actually, I have never used a stick-based foundation until I bought this one because it was pretty cheap. I think like less than, oh wow, I'm putting a ton on, sorry. Anyway, it was like less than $10, I wanna say. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. But normally I use the NARS Radiant Longwear concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna buff it out with my Morphe contour sponge. I almost said brush, like I can't talk, sorry. And I'm just gonna kind of put it here. I'm gonna blend, blend, blend. some more, oh, where'd I put it? Disappeared on for a second. I'm gonna have to put some more by my nose. Put it red. And that's the nice thing about this is that it's buildable. So you don't just get like a streak and it looks gross, you know. I like those buildable foundations. And it's actually pretty full coverage too. Okay, now I've seen some YouTubers when they're blending out their foundation, when they're buffing it out, they like end up getting it on their lips. I don't know why that's a good thing, but I always just kind of curl my lips in because I personally don't like getting foundation on my lips. And then you're like licking your lips throughout the day, you know? I don't know. Okay, cool. Great. So I have that done. Next, obviously, is going to be Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am light. So we'll go ahead and apply this. I'm going to just do this. This is what I like about the applicators, that the doe foot is huge. You can see. Okay, I'm going to use my hand mirror again. Okay, I think we're ready to blend. Oh, I look so tribal. All right, so I'm gonna take the tip of the sponge where you can see that it's pointy, and I'm gonna buff. And you always want to bounce it. Unlike my husband, you don't want to drag it across. You want to bounce. Okay, so as you can see, under my under eye area, really awake, looking snatched. Oh gosh, I really need to get my upper lip wax. Okay, so next I am going to set my under eyes and everywhere I put concealer with the Mercier translucent powder. Now put a little bit into the cap. And I'm gonna take a brush like, come on. Okay, I'm gonna take a brush like this. This is the Morphe and JACLYN Hill brush. It's the JH05. So this is what I like to do. A lot of people like to bake with a beauty blender. I like to gently tap it in here, tap it in the lid, and just kind of tap off the excess, really get it in there. And then I like to gently press it on. I feel like it just gives me better results. Just gently patting it. Hold on. Now I'm gonna have to do this in my mirror. So just a second, bear with me here. I'm just tapping it super gently. Now we're gonna move to all over powder. This is what I use. Sorry, my light is kind of, ooh, okay, there we go. So I use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. Like, could they have picked a longer name for this? Just gonna pack it on my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna pack on anywhere that I didn't get. What?
Computer?
No, you have to get ready for bed. Watch your sisters, please. Anyway, and I'm just gonna put this anywhere I didn't put my setting powder. All right, looking flawless. Next, I like to do blush before bronzer. Now, I know everybody, I don't know why, but okay, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people, they like to do bronzer and then blush. I always lay my blush down first, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I am using the NARS Orgasm. This is the special edition, so it's like, that's why it's ginormous. It's huge. That's what she said. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with the Morphe R4, and it's a tapered powder blush. Tapered powder brush. My gosh, can't even talk. Okay. Let me make sure it's good. All right. And it has just like the perfect like peachy pink. I think NARS or Orgasm is their #1 selling blush color of all time, I think. Sorry, there's something in my hairline. All right, and now I'm gonna go in, oh, I keep dropping my liquid lips. Sorry. Now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and I use the infamous Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is what it looks like in the pan. And I first like to take, if I'm gonna be like chiseling out my cheeks, I like to take this little Luxie brush. I actually got this in an Ipsy bag, but I like it. And it's the Luxie 660 Precision, it's actually a foundation brush, but whatever, I do what I want. So I'm gonna gently kind of boop, 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 right in here. All right, and back in with the Morphe R2, I'm going to tap some more onto this brush, tap off the excess, and brush it into my hairline. I just prefer a bigger brush when I'm doing bigger areas of my face, obviously like my forehead, and then I'm gonna blend them together. I'm gonna blend my blush and bronzer together. That way it creates a seamless look, so it's not like a stripe of pink, a stripe of brown. You want to blend, blend, blend. Whoop. And then get it down your neck to create an illusion there. There we go. You never want to put it on your chin. And then down your neck. You want to create an illusion of a thin neck and chin. Now I'm gonna contour my nose, and I use the same thing. I actually don't really like a lot of contour and highlight palettes. You can buy, like, you know, obviously like the Lorac Pro contour palette. I have that, but I feel like the contour colors in there are a little more ashy for me, and I have yellow tones. So they don't really flatter my face too much. So I like my HOOLA. And the brush I'm gonna use is a dual-sided brush. And I've had it for so long that I don't even know what brand it is. Like, it's been worn down. It's been worn off. So what I do is, with this more pencil side, to get a more precise, I put this side in. and I'm gonna just make basically an 11 down the side of my nose. I have a wide set nose because I'm Asian, and we don't tend to have like cute little button noses. And then I'm gonna make a little line right here, okay? And then instead of starting right up in here to contour my nose, I'm gonna blend it up. I hope you can see her. I'm gonna blend it up, and you just wanna blend out that line so it's not such a harsh line. And then blend, blend, blend. Okay, so I'm done with that. Next, we're gonna highlight. So I love the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero palette. These colors, the pans are all really good sizes. We have Kitty Cat, Forever Young, Daydream, Forever Lit. I love this for like the tip of my nose, for the arch in my brow, like highlighting my brow bone, inner quarter of my eye, my Cupid's bow. Did I already say my Cupid's bow? Sorry, you're gonna notice that I also have a really bad memory. I might just repeat myself. And not so much the chin, because you don't want it to be like blah, you know, like brightening white on your chin. This is Glow Getter, and this is 143. So I'm going to take my Perfect highlighting brush, which I know there's a lot of people in the YouTube community, the beauty community, that loves like the Morphe highlighting brush. I don't know the exact number, but actually I prefer the Sephora one, and it's just called the Pro Highlight 98. And this is what that looks like. Go in with a mix of Kitty Cat and Daydream. I'm gonna go back and forth and hit both those. Okay. Hit the top of my cheekbones. Woo! And you want to connect. Oh, well, you don't have to, but this is what I like to do. I don't want to say you want to. You really want to do this because I'm doing it. Okay. All right. And now for the bridge of my nose and my forehead, my Cupid's bow, and my chin, I'm going to go in with a different color. I'm going to go in with Glow Getter. It's a super beautiful color. Like, I love this color. I just love this whole palette. It's amazing. Okay, now I do want to diffuse it a little bit on my forehead because it's like, you know, hello. So I'm going to go in with my R2 brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit and blend this out all about my chin top. Tiny bit. Okay. Next, I like to do eyeshadow. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. I just really can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Looks like this. Let me get my flat eyeshadow brush. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. I'm seriously losing it, people. Okay, so the brush I'm gonna go in with is the Morphe and JACLYN Hill, the JH41. So I'm gonna take my flat brush, teeny, look how thin that is, and I'm gonna gently dab in here and coat the brush. Hopefully you can see that. Yep. And then I'm just gonna put it all over my lid. I have eyelash extensions, so one was kind of like curling in a weird direction. I'm gonna go Los Angeles Nudie Patootie palette. I know you saw my husband use it on me, but I was gonna show you a look that I created without his help. Instead, I am trying to find a place to put my mirror, so hold on. Okay, so when you open it up, it looks like this. And I love it. This is one of my favorite palettes ever because the pans are a good size. It's not too many shadows where it's big to travel with. It fits in my drawer nicely, and it's like all colors that I would use on an everyday basis. Sorry, my dog is barking. I think my husband's home. Anyway, so I love, love, love this palette. I'm gonna take a color, put it all over my lids, and I'm gonna start with Streaking, and it's this beautiful, like, nude color, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. So pretty. I'm just gonna coat my brush, tap. I'm trying to be really careful of my eyelashes because they are lash extensions, and I don't know, this motion, like getting it close to my waterline is, or not my waterline, I'm sorry, to my lash line is kind of like messing with them a little bit. I have to kind of, okay. The same brush, I don't know if I mentioned, it is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH31. And I'm gonna go in with, let me see. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker color. So I'm gonna go in with Strip, and it is this one right here, second to the end. I'm gonna coat that, top off excess, and I'm gonna stick that, okay. I'm not gonna say in my crease because you can see my creases right here because I have Asian eyes, I am Korean 100%. And my fold is really low compared to a lot of like Caucasians. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it above my crease, creating like a higher crease, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but just watch and see. So, because if I tuck it in my actual crease, you're not gonna really be able to see it, and it's gonna kind of look funny. And so, yeah, if you are Korean and you've got eyes like me, then you feel my pain. So I'm gonna coat the brush, and I'm gonna put it just above my crease. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and I'm just gonna connect it down here. Okay, so you wanna leave this space between your brows and right here, because you don't want to put color on the actual brow bone unless it is a highlighting color. If you didn't know that, now you know. But if you knew that, I'm just repeating it. A smaller brush, a little more of a precise brush. It is the Morphe M506. I'm gonna actually clean this off because it has some stuff on there from before. And this is a little more of a detailer brush. I'm going to take, she's got 3 foil shadows. I'm gonna actually take Jaybird. I love this color. It's like a rose gold kind of foil. It's a beautiful foil color, and I think it'll look really nice right here in the center, kind of creating like a halo eye. But first, because it is a foil shadow, I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus. I'm gonna kind of gently tap it. Ooh. Coat my brush. And you want to be careful because it is foil, so it kind of gets like crumbly. Okay, I'm gonna pop that right here by gently swiping down and then patting it. So I'm gonna swipe down first. Oh, I pulled off a lash. Hold on. All right, now you don't want to take it all the way to the inner corner because I am going to use a different color for the inner corner and for my brow bone to highlight. But you can see, like, look how pretty that looks. This is what I'm doing. Gently swiping down because it is a foil shadow, and if you try to do anything else, it'll just be like all over the place. And I'm gonna do the same thing, just spray a little more Fix Plus and do it on my other eye. And you always wanna use some kind of spray to really pick up a foil shadow. All right, cool. So that's how it looks. So now with my little detail brush, I'm going to highlight under my brow bone and in the inner corner. I don't know why I was going like this. I was like, I'm gonna put it on my outer corner, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to use Stark and pop it up here and my inner corner. Okay, and we'll just pop it right in here. Okay, now with just a chunky brush, this is the Morphe 433. I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna kind of rough it up a little. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna smooth buff this, and it's a clean brush. I'm gonna buff this so it's a smooth transition. Now we are on to the brows. And we would be on to the lashes, but because I get lash extensions, I don't have to worry about that anymore. If you live here in the Valley, give my girl Cassie a shout out. She's fantastic at doing them, and she does a really, really great job. I love it. Okay, so with my brows, I'm gonna go in with, I couldn't find my mirror. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Brow Definer, and I use soft brown because, well, my hair has blonde in it. They look like twins. Now you just disperse the product, right? And now we are on to liquid lips. Okay, I personally like liquid lips. You know, before they came out with liquid lipstick, I just never really wore stick lipstick much because it comes off easily. I'm always like hugging and kissing my kids, and you know, I don't like the feeling of like getting makeup all over their little faces, you know? So I am just like a die-hard like lip balm, chapstick fan. But if I'm gonna be somewhere and I wanna look a little bit nicer than just having, you know, bare lips that have lip balm on them, I will put a liquid lip. Yeah, that looks really nice. Looks really nice with the eye look. Hi, honey.
What are you doing?
Do you want to see? Come here. I see my little girl. This is my little 2-year-old. This is Charlotte. Char, can you say hi?
Hi.
Can you blow a kiss? Good girl. My baby, she's so cute. All right, so this is the final look. Yeah, I'll have everything linked down below in the info box with all the information that you need to know, plus the link to my social media, mostly Instagram and Snapchat, so feel free to follow me on there. If you like this video, please like it and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!